So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. He'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Ron!
The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
6 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen, send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yeah, 26.
Keeping it with Mixon. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Yeah!
Dak to the air here. This finds Schoonmaker, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Cut down by Caleb Ransaw.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
There you go. 26.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
All play.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide in. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we wide in. We're going to 54 wide in. 26.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red on the red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Gets it to the 15. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. 1st down. Here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Dak. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Has room into the secondary. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, Lion!
They send a tight end in motion. Tootin can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back now, pressure on its way. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with third and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Hey, run! Here we go, son.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Line in! Chase, 26!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So it's second down coming up.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Yeah, here we go! 26!
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's got a gain of 6 there. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Yeah!
To throw, Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. Room to run inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1 and real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 1 and real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 1 and real quick.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go.
Here's Dak. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Hey, defense, we got to get ready. We got to get ready. 26.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Nico Collins with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, go, go!
On the give, it's to
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Hey,
They'll go again here with Tootin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Red on red.
They go play action. Lawrence finds his fullback. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Texans, first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans in need of some points before the break. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. You take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's second and 5. Escapes out to the left. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the 48. Throw left side, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yeah! What do you think?
Prescott here from the gun. Low finding his back. Nixon. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
26.
Throwing again, Prescott. Collins got it left side. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Dak throwing again. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Houston first. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Now it's going to begin with a mix and run. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the 32. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
Now Dak to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
A give to Mixon up the middle. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
There we go. 26.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They're now set for first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Right back it goes to Pierce. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
This time it's a passing play. This fine Schoonmaker complete. And he's short of the first after a wild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Prescott to throw here, third and 2. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! 26!
Going right side, Mixon with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Like the line! 26!
Dak to the air here. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go! 28! 26!
Now Prescott. This connects with Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob!
Hand off to Tootin. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Inside give here for Tootin. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Getting 3 on that game. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
These are 24. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Held in left side. He He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, lock. Here we go.
Now running here with Tootin. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. They have to pick up the pace.
At the 27-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Called in by Gray. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Tootin gets it from the gun. Big gap up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Texans 16.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Yeah, Gary.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
2 brings up third and 5.
Prescott to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He's got it near the 8. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. for that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for two.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead. They've got here in the fourth. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Gray now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey,
A run here with Tootin. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to find his tight end. And that takes them to third down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. The left side, cut by Higgins. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. To the right side, Noel has it. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
red on red. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Cut out left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, I'm gun.
Now it's Tootin. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Rip, 23.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars down by only 3. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
All right, let's go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph, son, this is hot.
Shooting with it. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
On red.
Man in motion, out of the slot. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger, time.
He'll look to throw it. He has all day, and he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. No timeouts called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Hey, go. Son,
They've got a man in motion. To throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Now with 2 seconds left, we've got whistles, and we've got a timeout. And up next, you'd assume a field goal trying to force overtime. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Hits him on the out route. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Third down, opening drive of overtime, but they only need a couple of inches here. Blitz coming, Dak. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. On to an important landmark cross on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
6-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pull in front. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion, Silver.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. That one's cut along the left sideline. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10, it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and they're just There aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Quarterback defense was flying around and making the play.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Rip, 23. Tomato, tomato. Cut. There we go.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Oh, big interception here. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort.